The regular season finale for Muhlenberg baseball with playoff implications had a playoff feel from the start. Muhlenberg would get a strong start from their starter in Truman Devitt, who allowed just 2 base runners on a walk and a hit through the first 3 innings. Here he'd get a big strikeout to open the third, but his success really came from letting his defense make plays behind him. We'd still be scoreless heading to the bottom of the third, where it was Muhlenberg threatening with a pair of back-to-back hits to lead off the inning. John Cerruto would double to get himself aboard before advancing to third on Robert Capadonna's bunt single, and then it was a failed pickoff attempt that allowed Cerruto to glide home easily. 1-0 Mules. They'd go on to load the bases later in the third with 1 out for Cam Miller, but he'd use some plate discipline to work the base on balls, bringing Capadonna home to score. 2-0 Mules after 3 innings. The Mules would scratch across a third run in the fourth on a wild pitch, making it 3-0 heading to the top of the fifth, where Devitt continued to shine on the bump. He'd retire 11 straight Red Devils, ranging from the second to the fifth, and in the bottom of that fifth is where the Mules would blow the doors open. 1 out and bases loaded for 9-hole hitter Brendan Weiss, who'd yank one down the first base line for extra bases. Weiss would get to second, allowing 2 of the 3 men aboard to score. 5-0 Mules became 7-0 on the second hit of the day from Cerruto to bring Seth Wasserman and Weiss around to score. But the Mules weren't done yet. Capadonna would walk, and then a single by Chris Grillo had 2 men on for a 1-run single by Matt Riebesell, making it 8-0. Then the next batter was Jack Avalone, who led the inning off with a hit by pitch, coming through again with a 2-run single of his own, scoring Grillo and Riebesell. 10-0 Muhlenberg would give the Mules all they needed. Dickinson would scratch a run across in the ninth, but no harm, no foul, as Muhlenberg defeats Dickinson by a final score of 10-1.
In the beginning of the season, we had some games where we left guys on base, got down, and never really recovered from that. But recently, especially in conference play, we've been having stretches where if we get guys on in the first couple innings, even if we don't score, we're confident that we'll get guys on and that big hit will come around eventually.
What a win for Muhlenberg as they make a statement with Monday's victory, and they'll look to carry the momentum from that win into the postseason, where they know it's going to have to be all hands on deck with offense, defense, and pitching all contributing to try to advance and ultimately win a championship.
Obviously, last time we went down to Hopkins, didn't work out too well, but we're a much different team than we were the first weekend of the season. So we're just going to keep going, keep playing our game, and hopefully it brings us to a championship.
On the scenic Cedar Creek field, Sean Fritz for 2 Sports.